filter. Oh my God. Imagine if I'm using this filter. Let me even try it. Hello, good evening, everyone. There is one powerful filter I saw here. I want to. Voila. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay. Oh my God, what happened to my mouth? Oh, this is like a Facebook thing. Voila, too much. Good evening, everyone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Voila, too much. Oh my God. Bear with me, guys. Hi, everyone. Jehovah God, help your daughter. I'm trying to switch over to my Instagram page. Okay. So today I'm going to. All right. Oh my God, sorry. Still trying to. What I saw there on Insta Facebook. I was trying to use one big filter with a big lips. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina. Excuse me. I'll just wait for a few minutes to see if some people will come online. One sec, guys. Can we ever do this? While I'm waiting, can you see this hair that I'm wearing now? Okay, this hair is made by me. I made this wig, but because I keep hanging the hair, I never put them on a good mannequin, and that is why you can see that one side of the hair looks swollen. So in this case, what do? I will take this tiggy bed head, and just to make it smooth. All right, just because I'm coming on Facebook, that's why I all right. So what I do is, before I start doing this, I need to make sure that my hot iron is on. You have to be careful. I'm not going to use the combing side, but I'm going to use the steel side for it. Okay. If you have one of these, and you keep having and you keep seeing this kind of shape on your hair, okay, all you need to do is to get one of these or any of the rolling one. Okay, once it's hot, you know what to do. After applying this tigo, okay, what you need to do is to, if you don't have this, if you have syrup, you can use it also. If you don't have syrup, you can use water. Okay, just put a little bit syrup and water. Okay, something to make it flat if you don't have any of this. All right. So now I've applied that. I'm going to plug this and let's see the outcome. Okay, so I want it to be flat. What do I do? Tina, this is what you do. All right, today's topic is gonna be very fast topic. Okay, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time here as I'm so tired from swimming class that I went to. I'm so tired. Today is a very tough day for me. Okay, now it is plugged. All right, I'm trying. Oh, so now it is plugged. You can see it is on, switched on, right? One sec, let me just quickly get something to clean my nose because I was laughing about I was using this hair. You can hear my printing machine. That's my printing machine. It's okay. I was laughing earlier on. Okay, so what do we do here? Do we leave it at 2 or 1? I'm gonna leave it at 2 because I don't really need the flat iron. It's not hot yet. I need it to be hot. Okay, let me just make it 3. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on. So once it's very hot, I'm not gonna use the combing side. Okay, so if you don't have, just try to see if you can use just put little water. Be careful because anyway it's original, so that's what I do here. I'm going to show you what you need to do. If you want it very flat, then you have to use the combing side, which means that you have to use something like this to make it work faster for you. Okay, to make it work faster for you. So if you need any of this hair, contact me on my Facebook Messenger, either on Tina Rag or on Solution Center with Tina. I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, so I'm going to dive into today's topic. But before then, all right, I'm just trying to say that I was using a flitter that is making me laugh. If you want, I can show you, Marianne. I can show you how the flitter is so that you see why I was laughing earlier on. Today topic is my mother-in-law is the problem in my marriage. Okay, ever since my mother-in-law got involved in my marriage never remained the same again. And I had this discussion with someone, so I thought of bringing it up here on Facebook so that we can have discussion together, Mary Ann. Thank you for asking what the topic is. Okay? All right. You can see the hair is now going flat. Can you see okay? The hair is going flat, even without using the hot iron yet. All right. I never used anything on it yet. Just this tiger. You can get it on Amazon. This tiger is okay. You can use this tiger to sort it out. All right. To sort it. Sorry. You can use this tiger to make sure that the hair is looking very flat as you want it to be. So before then, I'm going to Check. It's not very hot. So if you have this is what I'm saying. You have to be careful when you're using this, especially if you're using the 360 degree. If you are using this comb 360, I'm sorry, Marianne, please let me just talk to people that will come and watch this video. If you are using 360 degree of this hot iron, you have to be careful. It's just like when you are ironing your shirt, all right, and it is very high. What do? You have to reduce the heat so that you don't get your cloth messy. So this is the same. I don't want to use the comb side because the hair is very soft, as you can see. You have to remember that once you bleach the hair, okay, the hair texture will change. All right, whether synthetic or original, okay, it doesn't matter. You can wear anything and you still look good. Okay, if you have all this equipment, believe me, nobody will know what you're wearing. Only those that knows textures of hair. So the moment you bleach the hair, this is what you get. Okay, this is exactly what you get. All right, so I'm doing this so that you can see. If you're joining me for the first time, you are welcome on this page. You are so welcome on this page. I'm going to do a lot of introduction. I'm just showing some people how you can iron your hair without, okay? You flat it. You flat it very well. Okay, so this is what you do. Oh, it's even off. Oh, sorry. No wonder it's not very hot. All right. So this is it. You have to be careful because you can't use it on this texture. And if you might use it, make sure that it is very, make sure that it is very low. Don't use it on hot iron. If you try it, all your hair may disappear. So once you're doing this, okay, make sure it is not okay, now I'm going to stop because I'm using it and it's not I'm using it. Can you see? While you are doing it, you are supporting it with the other hand. Okay, while you are doing it, it keeps going off and on here. Make sure you don't use hot comb on a bleached hair. Don't even think of it. If you want to do it, if you want to even use it, you may reduce the light. Like, I'm coming, one sec. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Wow. So you can see the hair very well now. Yes, I'm not sure, but even though I like the other one more than this light. Can you see? You continue to put that pressure. Okay. Okay, I'll move my hand a bit. So you continue to put the pressure on it. Okay. Don't even think of using this hot area, especially if you're using 360. This is not 360, guys. This is not 360. I think this is 180. I need to check. I need to be very sure. Wow, this is 4. Anyway, wow, I don't even know. This is 450, but it's not. It's F. What does F stand for? Fast, heat up, 30 seconds. So fast, heat, 30 second heat up. So don't use it on a colored, bleached hair. Don't use it on a colored bleached hair. Okay? You continue. Thank you. Thank you. Can you see? It's getting flatter, flatter, and flatter. All right? So this is it. All right? So contact me if you need one. I will tell you what to do. I need to switch it off now. Right. That's it for now. So, as you can see, when I came in first, it wasn't very flat. But right now, it's a little bit flat. Okay? I don't want to get distracted by the hair. One sec. I'm going to mirror. Alright, so I just taught you one logic that you can use for your hair. Alright, so this lady is having marital issues. So the marital issues that she is facing is from her mother-in-law. Alright? And then to me, I don't see it as an issue, because I believe that the mother-in-law is just there for temporary, which she's going to leave as soon as she wants to leave, because the house belongs to his son. All right? We must understand that whatever we do to our mother-in-law will surely come back to us, especially if we have male children. All right? Although, hi, Judith, how are you? How are you? I miss you here. I want you to, contribute. And also, I want you to help me reach out to Priska. I need you guys here so that we can discuss, we can talk about this issue. If you want this, if you look at the video from the beginning, you will see how I have taught people, I have taught them how to flat their hair with this comb. Okay? So, this is it. Watch the video from the it's not expensive at all. Even if you're wearing a synthetic hair, all right? If you don't have this tiggle to flatten the middle hair, okay, you can get serum a little bit and little water to make it. Don't just use something that you have and you can afford, all right? But make sure you have, if you don't have this hot iron, whatever iron you have at home, even if it's pressing iron, you can use that. But you have to be careful and cautious, especially if you have children, okay? You don't have to spend a lot of money to make sure that your hair is flat. Anything about hair, contact me. I will explain to you. Even if it's synthetic hair, contact me. I'll tell you what to do, all right? You don't have to use expensive hair all the time. I'll try and see if I can even get one synthetic hair and show people how you can manage what you have, okay? You don't have to spend money to look too flashy. All right, guys? So, yeah, that is that. If you watch from the beginning, Judith, you see. If you can contact Priska for me, please do. I always want her to be on my live chat, too. And that implies Mary Ann and Euphemia. They are wonderful people. I love them so much, okay? I want to... What the wife will not understand is that she can never win her mother-in-law. Yes, okay. So I'm coming to that topic right now. So she's, I think she's jealous that the husband is not giving her full attention the way he used to before the mother-in-law arrives. All right. Now, immediately the mother-in-law arrived at the house. The mother-in-law started giving rules and regulations, which is wrong in all ramifications, okay? If you ask me, it is not accepted. You can't come to your son's house and start giving rules and regulations, okay? Provided from the beginning of the marriage, all right, the husband never told you any of this. However, you don't have to argue with your mother-in-law. You don't have business with her. You have business with your husband. If you don't respect your mother-in-law, you will keep having problems. Remember, the mother-in-law will never back down. This is one thing you should know. Okay? When you have a mother-in-law, try to make sure that you are not into any conflict with your mother-in-law. It is important you know this. In Africa, where we come from, some women, majority of them is, they are so lovely and they have respect, but they don't have patience. Why some have patience and, yes, you understand. Why some have patience and knows how to handle situation, especially if they are introverts. Okay, someone like me, first of all, when I see your mother, I will just study her, know what she likes and what she doesn't. All right, this is how I operate. First of all, this is my advice, solution to what she is asking for. Once I see you, be it mother-in-law, be it father-in-law, I will just sit back and watch you. Watch what you want, see what you want, and step back, especially if you have a very cordial relationship with your son. All right? I will respect that relationship that you have with your son. Okay? I don't want to come in between you and your son. I will make sure I give that chance. But some women don't want. They will tell you, this is my husband's house. Please go to your husband's house and all of that. You understand? Depending on what leads to what. However, we must make sure that as a mother-in-law, there is boundary. There are things that you don't do when you go to your son's house. You also have to respect yourself. Remember the saying that says, respect is reciprocal. Some sister-in-law are even worse than mother-in-law. Okay? When they come to their brother's house, they don't know what they call boundaries. You understand? They feel, oh, she's our wife. We can tell her what to do. We can tell her how to do. We can tell her where to sit down. No. The moment you step in your brother's house, that becomes another territory entirely, which you must respect. All right? Only when you are asked to do some certain things, that is when you can carry it on. However, the moment I see the husband and wife not getting along, I'll step back. I'm not going to support my brother, neither will I support my sister-in-law. So the main topic today is my mother-in-law is always forward whenever she comes to my house. Okay, let me just read comments. The wife should just endure. I know it's not easy, but it is not permanent. She just have to endure because of the husband. I'm talking just because I have been through this. Yeah. Okay, there is limit to people endurance. There is limit of what one can endure. You need to understand this. You can't just come to to my husband's house and start giving me rules and regulations. How many people do I want to listen to rules and regulations? I have a husband that tells me what to do. I have children that tells me, talk to me and tell me, direct me. I also have my own rules. So then the mother-in-law will come and start talking. She said that any little thing that they have, she and her husband has, the mother-in-law will just come to the house immediately. Then I asked her if the mother-in-law live close. Okay? Some mother-in-law, when they go to your house, they start giving you rules and regulations, telling you who can come and who cannot come. That is wrong. You cannot do that to your wife. All right? It is not acceptable. You cannot come and start telling the wife what to do and what not. You're bringing issues for your son. The moment you leave, if at all some people will tell you it is just not, it is not permanent. it is just temporary. Some in-laws, mother-in-laws will come and sit down and it will become permanent. The son may not be happy with what their mom do or does, but you cannot ask your mommy to leave your house. The moment you do that, you are causing problem for your wife, where I come from. But in the Western world, okay, most of mother-in-law don't get involved in marriage, especially if they are Oyibos. The Oyibos, their mothers don't get involved in, most of them don't get involved in their marriage. Only when it's beyond. That is when you see the mother, come out of her shell to say, you can't do this to my son. And it is everyone. All right? Everyone that has children can act like that. Now, the question you should be asking, Judith, sorry. The question you should be asking is, you understand? What is the next step for the mother-in-law to do? What is her contribution? Seeing or knowing that what her son is doing is totally wrong and unacceptable. What is her decision? Some mother-in-law will advise their son to let go of the marriage, which is very wrong. And I have said this time with that number on this page that there is no marriage that is 100%. If there is one, please, you can write it on here or after the show. Some people knows how to endure, but once you cross the line, you will get a reaction. Remember, in every action, there is opposite and equal reaction. All right? There is opposite and equal reaction. So you must respect yourself as much as you want people to respect you as a mother-in-law. There are things that you don't do as a mother-in-law. Now, let's talk about age. Sometimes age do affect. My mother-in-law, if I happen to be the husband, okay, my mother-in-law can come, visit, but not all the time. Mother-in-law supposed to be doing business or working. Okay? In the Western world, the mother-in-law will tell you, I don't have time. But I'll try and create time and come and see you and my son. Okay? In some cases, they will just tell you this just to deceive you. They will never show up. So do not expect them to come when you guys are having issues. And make sure you try as much as you can not to insult your mother-in-law, because it's not part of your marriage. Remember, your marriage is between you and your husband. I'm going to read what Judith just said here now. She said, I remember my mother-in-law. May her soul continue to rest in peace. If my mother-in-law is around, then she hates it when I wear trousers or bomb shorts. Even when I was courting my husband, I already know what she doesn't like, and I try to avoid her trouble because I know she's just there for the main time. All right? So, yeah, because you understand life and you see life very different. You are someone that I really know, and I know that you don't like problems. Some women like problems. Some women don't even want their mommy or third party at all in their marriage, which is very correct and right. Sometimes third party can cause big problem in your marriage, and that is why when people like that comes to me to seek for advice or what to do, I am always very careful of what to say and how to go, because you remember a saying that the story is two ways. You will never hear the full story. You will never hear the full story. Your friend at that time might just want to tell you something that will move you or will get your reaction immediately, so that you can support her, so that you can be beside her and support her. You must understand that before you pass any advice or give any advice to your friend or your sister, you must get the full information of what is going on. and see evidence. Without this, or other than this, I would advise that you take a deep breath and step back and say, it is your husband. You know what to do. Some mother-in-law go as far as making sure that they break that marriage. Then I ask question, if you break your son's marriage, are you going to marry your son? The answer is no. You will never marry your son. So why breaking his marriage? What is your reasons? Okay? Like what you wrote here now. Wearing trousers or shorts. I don't see where you are committing something that's, that is against. Because your husband is not complaining. I'm going to wear shorts for my husband. I'm going to wear trousers. Okay? I wear trousers because it covers me more. And I'm very fit. I'm very confident in wearing those things. It is my choice. It is my life. It is something that this is how I want to look. And this is how the son, remember, met me. I will not change because of mother-in-law. I will not do that. And my husband must understand this. All right. However, I will make sure I give my mother-in-law full and maximum respect that she deserves. I am not wearing trousers because of my mother-in-law. You have to remember this. I'm doing this because so many men, when you are not doing, looking very attractive to them, they'll go outside and look for that one that will wear only pants. That is very, very attractive very attractive to them. You must understand what your husband wants, what he needs. Some men, even if you wear only bra and all of that, they will still do what they got to do. Those ones, we call them cheating mongers. They love to cheat naturally. All right? And probably you might not even know that someone that you truly love cheats. And when you find out, you have to use your HQ to sort it out. I'm not going to impress you because you are not my husband. I'm not going to impress you because you are not my family. I will only do what I can do to make sure that I don't cross your path as a mother-in-law. So being a mother-in-law, coming to your son's house to put division between your son and the wife is a no for me. It doesn't speak well. You are a mother. You are once there. You've been there before. You know what it is. Why coming to your son's house to stress your son? To, make him a single man? Why? Because you spend a lot of money on him. Because you spend a lot of money on him, sent him to school. So then you have to command and tell him what to do. Some mother-in-law goes as far as bringing wife for their son. And when it's not working, guess what? The son will ask the wife to leave because I never chose you. I never called you. I never dated you. I don't even know who you are. My mom just brought you here. Why? Some mother-in-law do this because of their selfish interest. What they will gain from their son. They go as far as cooperating with the wife. Telling the wife what to do. Okay? Some mother-in-laws, okay, go as far as making sure that the first wife leaves the house because she could not bear children. Let me tell you, I'm gonna emphasize on that a little bit. Excuse me, I'm just having a little cold. Okay? Yeah, I know. Some mother-in-law go as far as cooperating with the first wife just to get the second wife, second whoever they are bringing into the house so that the first wife can leave. Why? Because she's unable to bear children. This is how far some mother-in-laws can go. And the reason why I love most of these Oyibos, they don't even think about that. Oh, you must have children because, you are married to me. It is a gift. It is a natural thing that comes naturally. And if there is any problem in between, okay, the hospital will sort it out. There is solution for that. You as a mother-in-law, because it is very easy for you to bear children, to bear kids, all right? You feel, okay, all women should, get these children very easily. You must understand that the more we grow, the more our egg reduce. Some mothers don't know this because they are not very lenient. They don't understand what I just said now is. They don't even know what egg is in the body. They just want you to have children immediately after marriage. And this is why in the Western world, when you truly meet the love of your life, he will not be looking at that side. And the world has even changed right now. Okay? Technology has taken over. It is even easier now for you to, have a child. So it is not something that a mother-in-law will just come and say, oh, you've been married since 10 years. Come on. Mothers, we need to do better. Don't go to your son's house to damage their marriage that they've been enjoying for a very long period of time. It is not nice. I have a son. I want a happy home for my son. Okay? Some people like to stay away from mother-in-law. They don't even want to have anything to do with anything that has to do with mother-in-law. They just stay away completely from mother-in-law. Because sometimes it is very stressful. This lady is going through hell in the marriage and looking forward to see the outcome or what she can do to make sure that this mother-in-law will have her stop. But I said as long as that woman is there, the problem will not go away. Now, how do the problem go away? Is you staying on your own. Discuss with your husband. And it seems like the husband is taking side already with the mom. This is another big problem. Whatever the case may be between husband and wife, the mother-in-law should not get involved. Because even the son will never tell him the truth. The son will never want to say everything that is going on, even though it is his fault. Because he knows what the mother can do. Some mother-in-law will even know the truth and still support their son, instead of telling them the truth. I was saying that when they come in between the marriage and there is a little bit conflict between husband and wife, of which the mother-in-law is supposed to sort it out. You see some mother-in-law, they will step back. They will not sort it out. They will even tell their son what to do, which is wrong and bad. I understand that sometimes when things are not working fine, working very well in the marriage, the wife will want to get very angry, very pissed, very, and don't want to listen because she's upset at that time. And once the mother-in-law sees this side of the wife, she will just conclude, this is not a good wife. You need to understand, when the marriage becomes toxic, okay, they need counseling. If they can get counseling, it will be good for both husband and wife. But if you're a good mother-in-law and you know how to go about it, especially single mothers. Some mother-in-laws are single mothers. So they will just take it like, okay, I don't want stress for my son. I know how I suffer for my son. I know what I did. I know what I went through because of my son. I single-handedly raised my son. These are their excuses they make. Single mother, that is a mother-in-law to you. So this background is very important we check. If she's a single mother, forget it. She may not all of them, she may not want to take risk. She may not want to listen to you because she doesn't even know who you are truly. But she understands her son because she trained her son single-handedly by herself. That means that she knows when the son and where the sons, misbehave. The moment you hear or you hear from them, it is always good to speed in and settle the situation, calm the situation immediately. So mother-in-law will say, don't call me on the phone. Just do what he asks you to do. If he cannot do it, just go. I mean, after children, the mother-in-law will not even see that there is children in between in the marriage. Right? So mother-in-law that will come in the marriage and start giving rules and regulation, that is not nice. Saying, we don't do this in our family. We don't welcome this kind of stuff in the family. We don't want this in the family. What? This is who she is. You can criticize her, but give her what's it called? Orientation on what to do and how to start dressing properly. Advise her as a mom. What if it happened that you have that kind of daughter in your family? Will you throw her away? The answer is no. And you as a wife, when so many people in the family, both in your husband's family and your family, is talking to you, it's always good to cool down, calm down, and don't go and show the other side of you. Some people are like this. They will tell you, I cannot respect my mother-in-law. I beg, this is not our house. This is not, I did everything by myself. Especially those that are very rich in the marriage, especially if the wife is very rich in the marriage. You will hear her telling you, I cannot even take it. I don't want to see her in the house anymore. How can you even have that relationship with your mother-in-law? The relationship is gone. The moment your mother-in-law hears this from you, directly, okay, she will step back and may not come to your house anymore. So we must be careful in our dealings. I've seen a mother-in-law that is engaged, seriously engaged in his son's relationship. Even though before the son got married, they are not in good terms. The son and the mother is not in good terms. And the son practically told the wife, don't get involved with my mom. She's not someone that you can get along with. You know how some people are. They are very cool in nature. They like to, bring family together. Okay? And this lady was looking at, spare me all those things. I don't want to, we need to come together. This is how some wife behaves. They don't want division. They want to bring the mother. The moment the mother have that loophole to come in, another problem develop again. And then you start seeing who the mother is. At that time, the man cannot send, your husband cannot send the mother away because you are the one that went to invite her. He has already told you to stay away. Some people don't even listen. This also happened when you see a divorcee man that has children before he got married to you. Excuse me. The moment he tells you not to go close to his children or even have any relationship with his children, okay? Some women will still go as far as looking for where those children are just because you want to be close to the children. You have to listen to your husband when he's telling you. He knows the reason why he's telling you all those things. It's not like he doesn't love the children or he doesn't want you guys to come close. He understands his children. He knows what the children have said or told him before that marriage. So it is just the same thing. The moment your husband, okay, tells you, don't go close to my mom. I know my mom. I know who she is very well. You see that marriage that we had, leave it at that. Because I have marriage or because I'm married now, doesn't mean that my mommy needs to start coming to my place. Some mother-in-law will go as telling you the moment you have children that they will be the one to come to take care of the child after birth. Of which, it is your own mom that's supposed to come to that trip or your sister. But before the mother-in-law comes in, your mom, your family will first of all come to see the children. Everybody knows this is how it's been done in Africa. I don't know how it's done here in Obodo Igbo. Some Igbo don't even care. They will just congratulate you over the phone and wish you the best. and tell you that we are busy, we are working. The moment we get we are able to file in for vacations, we will visit. This is how they operate. This is how I understand and how far I know. I will not sit down here and tell you what I don't know. Over the phone, they will tell you they are working. They will try and file in for a break from work. The moment it is accepted in the company, they will come and visit you. They'll pay you a visit. Maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, class. They will leave. Right? But some women will tell you, no, I'm coming there. I'm supposed to be there. Some mother-in-law will tell you, I'm supposed to be there. It is my turn. They'll start saying turn and all of that. It is not acceptable. As a mother-in-law, you also have to listen to your wife, your son's wife. When she tells you it is not convenient now, please, I will inform you when to come. You have to respect that space. Maybe she's trying to fix the house properly so that when you come, you don't start complaining about everything and everything in the house. Or probably the house is not even set. I saw a video of a man. I don't have that video. I would have played the video right now. Okay. The brother-in-law went to visit a woman that just had a newborn baby. A newborn baby. And when the husband came back from work, he was like, why didn't you make food for my brother? He said he doesn't want to eat this. He wants to eat this. That is not your wife's job. Sorry. That is not your wife's job. That is not her job. She just gave birth. She needed breathing space. Do you even know the mental state that she is? To go in the kitchen and start cooking for your brother. That is so wrong. When I saw the video, I was like, I think this is a prank. But even though it is a prank, or if it's not a prank, it is so wrong for you to ask your wife that just gave birth. Some had operation, not even up to 2 weeks. You're telling her to go and start making food for the brother-in-law. She even tried to make soup and make some other food so that the brother-in-law can go and have something to eat. What are you coming to do? Are you coming to take care of the children? Why are you there in the first place? You are meant to come and greet and go. Not come and stay and start bringing trouble for your brother and the wife. That is so wrong. The max that you can even stay as a man, not more than 2 days, you are out. You should be working. You should have something to do. You should have something quality, to spend your time on. You've come to say hello to them. The next thing is for you to leave as soon as possible. Not you coming and start looking for where you eat your breakfast and lunch and dinner. For someone that just gave birth, that just delivered a new baby, you are there to tell her what you want to eat, even though she has made something for you to eat. That is so wrong. This happened in reality, guys. Just like this lady is telling me that my mother-in-law is on my case and all of that. The husband has given you serious warning not to bring her mom in the marriage. Don't get involved with her. Don't do this. But you think maybe your husband is insane, like he doesn't know what he's saying. So you can bring your mother-in-law in, and then when the problem comes, you expect your husband to, start supporting you and all of that. So mother-in-law, the moment they have that little opportunity, they will never leave. Because they never stay with their son for a very long time. And that is what their son is avoiding. In fact, when some mother-in-law move in, it is a big problem. Only if you are working as a wife. And then the mother-in-law can sit at home and take care of your little child for you. So that means that when you are back from work, you have only a few hours to speak to her, and then you go to bed. That way, you may not see that character in her. Because you are not always at home 24 hours. You're working, you're busy. You don't have time to see what she does and what she does not. All you know is when you are back from work, there is food in your belly, and then you breastfeed the child, and then you go to bed. So whatever thing that she does after that, you don't have idea. We must learn how to listen to our husband. When he says, don't go there, listen, don't go there. He knows better than you do. He has feelings for his own mom more than you think. There is nothing that you will tell him that he doesn't know. But he is trying to hide the other side of character, the other side of, his mom from you, so that you don't see the mom full character. Because he knows that the moment you see that character, you may even run away. So doing relationship between you and your husband, that is when you know, when you guys are just dating, courting, is when you will know who is. If he's not showing you his family or not wanting you to go close to his family, there is a reason behind that. Respect that privacy. Respect just respect what he wants at that time. He doesn't want to bring you home and then the brother will start complaining. Oh, she's not even fat, she's slim. You need to bring, this is how some sister-in-laws are. Brother-in-laws are the same thing. Some are very nice. They will just overlook. They will never complain because they don't know. Now listen. If you are a sister-in-law and you are not married, you should never judge what your what your brother brings in. Because you have nothing to say. You are not even married. We don't even know who is going to marry you. You don't even know who your husband is going to be. Whether he's going to be short or even the lady will be even far better. Don't start criticizing your brother's wife. Mother-in-laws also do this a lot. He knows the reason why he chose the girl. He knows his reason why he wants the girl to stay with him forever. Only him can explain better to you. And if you are that friend that always advise your friends, I advise you to take a deep breath and step back, because you were not there when they started courting, dating. So the moment you step back, it will do you good. Don't go and start criticizing your friend's husband. Oh, he's too old. Oh, he's too short. Oh, he's too tall. Oh, why did you? And you don't even have a relationship. You don't even have what they call boyfriend. You are criticizing someone that is, getting married soon. He knows why he went for an old elderly person. Do you know what happened to her previous relationships? Do you know if it is not benefiting or yielding any fruit for her? And she saw someone that is suitable for her. And all you do is to go and criticize your best friend's husband. I love some friends. The moment you come telling them about their husband, they will not say anything to you. Believe me, that is the last time you will see them. Because they are married to that elderly person or to that old man because they have peace of mind. They have rest of mind there. I understand that some people do that because of money. It is not your business as a friend. Your business is to encourage your friend to make sure that she is on the right track. That is your business. Don't tell her who she is married to. It is not your business. Why don't you go and start looking for someone that will love you and take good care of you? Let's see how far you can go. Rather than criticizing your best friend's husband. The important thing is love. Love doesn't know age. Love doesn't know if you're old, if you're young, it is love that matters. And when the love is no more there, they live peacefully. If you're a mother-in-law and you are behind your son doing evil, it's better for you to, take a deep breath and think about it, because you are leading your son to a deep problem. And if you're a wife, okay, you know what your mother-in-law don't like, it's better for you not to do it. I've seen a case whereby a lady, when she visits her mother-in-law every Christmas, December period, she will go on live on Facebook. And she knows pretty well that the mother-in-law doesn't like all of those paparazzi. The mother-in-law don't want it. He doesn't want to be filmed. You can film yourself, but don't film the family. She may have reasons for that. You need to respect yourself as a wife. You need to know the boundary as a wife. You need to know when not to and when to. You also have to listen to your husband, because she knows better than you think you do. Some wives are very lovely. Some ladies are very nice to mix with, to mingle with. They will tell you, the truth. Ideally, like systematically, they will just tell you the truth, but not showing it fully. And everything they tell you will surely come to pass, because they are sitting on the fence, watching what is going on, seeing things that you cannot or may not even see or know. Okay? Once your mother-in-law comes in and starts telling you, I don't want to see your brother in this house, I don't want to see your mother here, and if your mother have to come, he has to stay only 2 weeks, just know that there is problem. Because as a mother-in-law, that is not your problem. You have to face your problem when you come to the house, not telling the wife, I don't want to see your brother, and once your brother is here, you should not do this, you should not do that, you should not go to the kitchen. You start counting for something that even your son don't even want to see you in the house in the first place. Your son doesn't want his wife to even have anything to do with you as a mother. But because the wife is a good-hearted person, she wants the mother-in-law, especially if the wife does not have mother. Okay? She will want to say, oh, I don't have one, so I can use her as my mother as well as mother-in-law. And then as a mother-in-law, you take advantage of that. That is not nice. You see? So these are the reasons and why you must make sure that you listen to your husband when he's telling you what to do and what not to do. I think if you listen to him, it will be it will be very beneficial for you when you listen to your husband, so that you don't cross the boundary, so that you don't start facing mother-in-law problem, mother-in-law wahala. Some mother-in-law don't even like, the other side of it, the wife, mom, don't even like their sons-in-law. They will tell you right from the day that she got married to him. I really don't even want this. I don't really like. It's not your business. Your daughter, okay? Sorry guys. The light is affecting my eyes, so I need to protect my eyeballs. Your daughter loves him. She's wearing the shoe. She knows what is best for her to do. I will not advise you to start making problem with your mother-in-law. I will not advise you to start making problem with the other side of your in-laws too. Just know that when you are in marriage, you have only business with your husband. But your mother-in-law, why not? You can show her love. You can even start teaching her what she, you know, as a single mom, what, where, and what she lacks. She might see you like an intelligent lady. There is a way you correct your mother-in-law and she will see you like, okay, she's making sense. I love her. She corrects me with love. She tells me things with love. She shows me how to do and what not to do. I think I love her. But the Oibos, you know, the Western world, don't see it like that. Like the Europeans' mom, the British, and the Americans and the Canadian mother. They are not like that. They don't have time. They can't start pestering you. They understand that it is not their business. Most of which I have come across with. I spoke to one of British mom, and she was telling me when her daughter got married, and the reason why she stepped back a little bit, and at that time she was working. He said in UK at that time, when you are working, you can't just leave your work and say you want to go and visit your daughter. You must have a very good reason to leave. Only when you're on vacation, you can visit and then pay them visit for 5 days, and then you are back to work. And if there is any conflict, she sort it out over the phone. The important thing is for your daughter to make sure that she has a very listening ear to her parents. The moment you are someone that listens to your family, to your parents, I don't think you have problem. Especially when your parents are leading you in a rightful way. They themselves, they know. Some of these women are divorcee. They understand their mistakes. And they don't want you to do the same as a daughter or as a son. So the moment they are telling you what they went through in marriage, and they don't want it to repeat itself, the better it becomes for you to listen and pick points. I'm not saying that everything that they have said is what you should do, but there are points that they will give to you, and then it is important for you. It is essential for you to understand what your mother-in-law is telling you. I mean, what your own mother that is a divorcee is telling you, because she is a divorcee and she knows why it happens. I'm going to stop Facebook. I'm going to stop Instagram now, and then I'll continue on Facebook. Okay? Okay, so just bear with me while I my mother-in-law is causing problem in my marriage. Explanation. All right. Explanation, solution, explanation, and a solution. Okay. So that is what I'm trying to, you know, that is what I'm trying to say. So, and I don't want to repeat myself on and on and on and on again. But you need to understand that it goes two ways. All right. If your mother is a divorcee and she's telling you, or your father is a divorcee, I mean, he or she is telling you what you can do and way forward. That is because that they also have their own difference. They also has been there, okay, especially if they are divorced. They know how to handle the situation. They could have handled the situation differently during their divorce. If you ask them, they will tell you, excuse me, what you should have do, what you should do differently. What can keep that marriage healthy? Okay? Some parents are very nice when it comes to giving advice to their children because they don't want what happened to them to happen to their children. All right? And they believe that there is no problem all problem has solution, whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen. There is no problem that doesn't have solution. Whatever problem that you may be facing in your marriage, I want you to know that the same way the problem is the same way there is solution to the problem. Like Charles Judith said initially, you have to endure. And if you're someone that cannot endure, all right, make sure you stay cool for the few days that your mother-in-law is coming to stay. I told you something. If she is a single mother, believe me, guys, it's not like she's doing this to cause problem. She's only doing this to protect the son. And if it happens that that is the only son that she managed to have out of the first marriage that she was having before divorce, she will do anything possible to protect his son. This is mother for you. It's not like she's wicked or this. No. Some mothers are like this. All right? Some mothers are like this. I want to quickly share what I'm saying now to my, because some people don't know how to have patience. Because some people don't know how to have patience. Because you understand? So I'm just watching from the other side of my phone, trying to share to that to my Tina Rag page. Some ladies, beautiful ladies, don't have that patience because they believe it's my husband. So you must listen to, especially those divorcees. When they are talking to you, take their words serious because they know. I'm going to bring a very powerful topic tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm going to bring a very powerful topic tomorrow. I advise all ladies, women should join me so that we can, have a very good interactive live video together. Okay? Some women knows what they are saying. The moment they are trying to correct you, they know because that is the same thing, but they don't want to say it to you. They don't want to tell you that thing that's, that can break your heart. The moment they divorce, they know the problem. They know where they are wrong. So I am going to come again tomorrow to make sure that I bring a very important topic that as a mother, as a father, as a partner, as a marriage, as a, boyfriend and girlfriend, what you need to understand. As husband and wife, what you need to understand. So the moment this set of human beings, mothers, parents, set of parents are giving you that advice, it is better to listen, because they don't want you to be a single mother like them. They may not want you to be a single father like them, especially when kids are involved. They know what they are doing when they want peace. But some single mothers don't want that. It's not like they are wicked. It is because what they have passed through in marriage. So they believe that their son should never pass through it. And some of them are wrong by doing that. Because if you are trying to protect your son all the time, that which you have been avoiding may even happen. You should be a peacemaker rather than protecting your son. So your daughter-in-law should also be part of your family as a single mom that single-handedly raised his son. You have to bring them together under one umbrella. Don't support your son. Don't support her. Tell them the truth and see how you can resolve the situation, resolve the problem immediately before it escalates. Don't go in and start blaming one for one. No, that is not how to settle conflict. It's better to listen and say, okay, I'm sorry about this. And you, I'm sorry. You need to listen to me. I'm your mom. I am mother to both of you. Okay? Make sure you see how you can put peace. Remember, the peace may not happen that same day. As a mother-in-law, you need to know this. Instead of you going to destroy your son's marriage because of your past experience, your previous experience, and you think you are protecting your son. No, you are destroying the marriage. Some women can be very aggressive. They can be very aggressive. They can be very outspoken. They can be some of them are even vulgar when they are upset. And the moment I see people like this, I just keep calm and don't say anything. Remember, we're talking about marriage here. Even if it's relationship. Sometimes I can be funny over the phone. Don't get me wrong. While you are speaking to me, I will ask you, what is wrong? We will go there, we'll do. No. The moment I see you face to face, I will tell you the truth straight up. Babes, you need to hear me out. This will backfire. Don't let us go this way. This is how I do my things. And it works for me. The moment you're telling me all this thing on the phone, I will say, really? Oh my God. Why is he doing this? We'll go there. If I see you face to face and I say, don't worry, let me come down. I'm driving down to your place. The moment I see you, I'm going to calm the situation down immediately. I will never lead you to a place where at the end of the day, you'll find out that I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good sister. I can never advise you to fight your mother-in-law. Never. Never will I do. And never have I done any one of those things. I will tell you the truth. Whatever you don't want to be done to you, don't do it to any mother-in-law. Because the moment you do this, get ready. Somebody will do it to you. And your son is going to stand behind his wife. Stand behind the wife to do the same to you. And it's going to be in the book forever that you, as a friend, destroy the marriage. Do you understand? So the moment your friend is boiling and is inviting you, or you are a mother to the bride, okay, make sure that you try as much as you can to calm the situation down. Over the phone, it is difficult to calm situation down over the phone. I'll tell you for free. But the moment you see your child, the moment you see your children, the moment you see your son, just only one sentence, one word can change everything. And that son we have rethink immediately because of the upbringing. Never support your sister when she's wrong. Don't support your brother when he's wrong. Tell him the truth. It's bitter, but the truth must be told. And at the same time, you must embrace him after telling him the truth. Don't dump him and say, oh, I've told him the truth. If you like, let him do it. No. If he's not okay, if he's not happy, if he's not, it's going to affect you eventually, because he may even keep calling to say, are you sure of what we just did now? Two wrongs don't make a right. So as a mother, as a mother-in-law, as whatever you want to call yourself, as a friend, as a sister, do not support behind. Tell your sister the truth. Tell your brother the truth. And make sure. I know that some mothers, they are very careful when they want to speak, because they don't want to belittle their son or their daughter in front of their husband or their wife. But make sure you apply wisdom when you are sorting or settling their conflict. Some sister-in-law, when they see their mother-in-law, they see someone that is top over there. Someone that can sort situations. Someone that can, settle situation immediately. Not when you come, you want to listen. The moment you start asking, what happened? I want to hear from you. What happened? I want to hear from you. The issue continues. But the moment you say, let there be peace. Peace be still. I want you guys to listen to me and try to bring out one story that will touch their hearts. And that is how to settle conflict between marriage. Not you as a mother-in-law going in to harvest problem, to raise problem, to make sure that your son is not well settled in his marriage. Do not go and start passing blame. It will not help the marriage. It will not settle anything. You have given one party the power to start using it against one. If you don't know what to say at that time, just leave it. Leave it immediately. Hi, Priska. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Please share this show. I want you to go and listen to this show from the beginning, if you can, please. If you can. So the topic is, my mother-in-law is causing problem in my marriage. My mother-in-law wants me out of the way. All right? And I have said this before now. So I'm going to do a little bit recap because you're just joining. Mother-in-laws should understand the gap. Should understand the boundaries. Do not go and start changing what your son loves. Only if your son complains to you, which I know it is very difficult for you to see. To see your son complaining about the wife. Only an understandable husband do that. The moment you go telling your mother everything, she will want to step in. And I also said that if some mother-in-law, some husband give a stern warning to their wife never to go close to their mom. They understand what they are saying when they say that. They know what they mean when they are telling you not to go close to their mom. They know who their mom is. They know what their mommy can do. And that is why they gave you that warning. And now listen, the wife will want to go and bring back that relationship back, which the husband is not ready. But because woman being woman, good wife, and wants family bond, this is when you see the woman bring, and after everything, the woman will start regretting. Why did I invite my mother-in-law into my marriage? Have I caused big problem for myself? Did I invite problem? You have invited problem for yourself. The moment your husband, tells you not to get, go get close to your mother, to his mother, don't do it. And I also said that you will see some people, once they are divorced and they have children before they marry you, they will tell you, don't go close to my children. Respect yourself, don't go close. But being a mother, you want to go close, you want to know more, you want to make research about your husband, you want to know why the first marriage, even though your husband has told you what happened. You see some women going to extreme mile to know what, to know their husband's children and all of that. And when problem comes, you want your husband to get involved? No, because he will not get involved because he already giving you warning. And I also talk about mother-in-law coming to stay after birth, okay, after the daughter-in-law's birth. Some will tell you it is my turn to come. The only mother-in-law that do this is those that, yes, welcome, is those that are not busy, that doesn't have job. You understand? And I also stated that, in Europe and Western world like America, UK, mother-in-laws don't rush down immediately their children have newborn baby, just delivered. No, because they are working. They work. Over there, you must work to eat. So you have to work. You have to plan when you want to come and visit. You can't just, the Oyibos, they don't just come and start saying, okay, it is my turn. No. When it is convenience for them, that is when they visit you. Okay? Some sister-in-law only wants their mom or their parent to come, which is correct because they are used to their family. The family will come first. Why? Before the husband's mother come, and that always brings issues between this family and that family. If you are busy as a mother, okay, you will not even have time. You might even promise them in 1 month's time, I'll visit for 5 days because you're always busy. You see some mother-in-law, the moment they come, they don't want to leave anymore. And this will bring conflict between sister-in-law, which is the wife, and the mother-in-law. As a mother-in-law, the moment you get to your son's house, don't look at what they are doing there. Focus on what you came to do, which is the newborn baby. Stop telling the wife, why are you wearing shorts? She is in her husband's house, her own husband. You see, most of these women that do this are single mother that single-handedly raise their son. I understand that you have right to protect your son, but not when everything is going smoothly. But because you want your son's wife to always do what you want, I, as a person, I don't think I will take that. And I think that you can't just come and start talking. There must be that relationship before the mother-in-law will start telling you, don't wear shorts, wear pants, tie wrapper. It is not your business what she wears. That is what attracts the husband in the first place, which happened to be your son. And the moment you keep doing that, next time if you want to come, your son will tell you, no, mommy, you can't come to my house. I don't want you and my wife to start having issues anymore. Even though you promise you will not, he will tell you no. And then you will see hatred will come in. The woman will go, the mother-in-law will go as extra mile to do anything to get that wife out of the house. Only if there is true love from the son. So I'm saying that it is difficult for you to see Oyibos operating this way. The moment your son is doing something that you know that it is wrong, it is better for you as a mother to caution and tell the truth. Tell him off and say, this is not acceptable. I'm a mother. I'm a mom. I know what happened between me and your father. Explain some things to him so that he will have idea. He may come back to his senses and say, okay, mom, I'll listen. If he's a well-trained child, He will come back and listen to you as a mom. Remember, you don't live there with them. This party will tell you what suits him, and this party will tell you what suits her, so that you can support them. So my advice is, the moment you come in and you see that there is problem between your son and and the wife, it is important, if you don't know what to do, you keep calm until you understand what you want to do and how you want to pass your judgment between these two. Do not use that opportunity to say, okay, my son, I have to support my son. He is my son. I have to fight for my son. Remember, you will not always be there for your son. So this is where, this is just a little bit recap about what I have said before now. Mother-in-law should always respect themselves when they visit their son's home. Some will not even come. Some mother will not step their feet there. They will tell you, I'm very busy. I will come when I have time. I will come one weekend when I have time. But majority of these mothers, they always have time. They want to go there. They want to go and enjoy. Some will even forget that the house that their son is living, the wife is the one paying for it. And they will go there and start making trouble, knowing fully well that their son is not doing anything to make ends live. Their son is not working to contribute to the home. The wife is the only one catering and doing everything possible that the house should stand. Exactly. You understand? But some husbands are very weak. Some are very emotional to the point that whatever their mother says is what they do. Due to their mother is a single mom, and she is the one that trained them single-handedly. So the only way they can pay their mother back is by listening, and always stays and listen to the mom. In a case whereby you moved in, in your mother-in-law's house, just know that you have to be eating, if they're eating corn, you have to eat corn. But if it happens that the wife owns the house, but she's not even perturbed, you know what I mean? She's not perturbed over anything that she owns, right? She just wants the mother-in-law to respect herself anytime she visits. Then the mother-in-law needs to respect herself, because the son is not doing anything to support the family. She's the only one catering and taking care of the children. And you still want her to wear long sleeve, short put, whatever she likes, she can wear. That doesn't mean that she's after somebody, or she's looking out for someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the husband may not even have that voice to defend you. You have to defend yourself in a very respectable way, without insulting your mother-in-law. You have to make her understand that during her own time, that is how they live their life. But this is a modern time and modern age. Things has changed. But going to your son's house and start looking at what wife, I mean, she's not wearing it for you. You have to understand this. So this is my understanding, and this is my solution. The solution to this is stay calm, call her, sit her down, have a one-on-one conversation with her, and make her understand the reason why the son, which happened to be his son, married her, and why she needs to just look and don't say anything. Look over. Come, do what you came to do, and leave. Don't come and start dictating for your son, even if he's rich or he's not rich. Don't dictate for your son. Let him make mistake. Let there be correction. You are there to correct both of them. Don't say because he's your your son's wife, okay, I don't have any say on her. I have a say on my son. Take them together, bring them together, and make sure that you give them equal advice. You don't have to be her mother before you become her mom. We all have children, and I know that in future we may want to make the same mistake to say, is it this thing that you bring home? I don't even like her. Why are you saying that? Remember, somebody married you and nobody criticized you. Nobody said they don't like you in the marriage. Even if they do, your husband were able to defend you. If you are a friend and your friend brings in home an elderly man, that is what she wants. Don't go and start advising her. Don't go there. Meanwhile, you don't even have a boyfriend. You don't have a relationship. And you are out there advising someone that managed to even see one Babarubo. What kind of advice is that? What kind of friend is that? If the man is giving her all the attention that she wants, the man is not breaking her heart, the man is not chasing women, the man is, taking good care of her, giving her, all the attention that she wants. What is your own? Why don't you try and see if you can get a super young guy? You don't need such friend. And if you're that kind of a friend, you might be a good person, but because this is how you feel, the world has changed. Anybody can marry anyone. Love doesn't have age. Remember, love doesn't have age. So, the Oyibos, when you are having issues with their son or with their wife, they don't get involved. They don't. Only when they see that it is, out of hand, they will just come and call both of you and say, you need to stop now. You need to stop now. If you know the marriage is toxic, then you have to walk away. And then maybe you can come back to your senses and come back to your wife. This is their word. The highest they can say. And then when they see that you want to start taking advantage of their son, they may advise the son to say, okay, you have to cool off now. That's it. And once Oyibo don't say that's it, they're not going back you. Just know that. They're not Africa that you go to the village and they will start calling people to come and settle the issues and get involved. They will call this one from this village to come. No, they're not like that. One beating, twice shy. Once you do one, you have issues with your son first, second, third. Then they will come and tell you, Biko, can you just leave him? He's depressed. His mental state is not stable. You understand? So this is where I'm going to stop tonight, as I have to go and attend other social media handles and see what I can do tonight. All right? I'm going to stop here. Thank you, Chema Priska and Charles Judith for joining. All right? We have children. We must understand that they have right to what they want. You are there as a mother to protect them and to give them advice. In a case where they are not ready to listen to whatever you have to say, they just want what they want, then you have to respect that. You have to respect that decision. So I thank you for joining me, Charles Judith, Chioma Priska, Mary Ann, and Euphemia. Thank you for joining me tonight. And some other people, I want to use this opportunity to thank those that just start following me on Solution Center with Tina. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for following me. Thank you for liking all my page. Thank you for liking all my posts. Thank you for commenting after my shows. I so much appreciate you all. Thank you. All right. Also, I want you to know that I say hair, I say wig. I've talked about synthetic hair here. If that is what you have, call me, take picture and send to me, and show me what I will tell you what to do to revive it again. You don't have to wear, thank you, you don't have to wear original. Okay? Don't allow anyone to intimidate you. Hair na hair. I will tell you what to do, how to take care of. I have another topic I'm going to bring tomorrow, Priska. So I would like you to join me too. You are welcome here. Okay? I will tell you what to do and how to take care of your hair. All right? Like I said from the beginning of this show, I use this to set the middle of the hair properly. I can also use water and a little bit of what's it called? And a little bit of what's it called again? I said it before. So I'll just add little of the syrup and put it, and then I will use this iron comb. I'll use this particular area of the comb to press it down. I'll make a video. I'll make a video on this, and then I'll post it so that people can see. I will also make a video on how you can wash a synthetic hair. If you have blow dryer machine, then you are good to go. All you need to do is to have a nice comb or nice brush to brush it out. It's going to shine like no tomorrow. You will love it. But when you have a bleached hair like this, you cannot use this thing and comb it. It's going to go off. Because remember, when you bleach it up to this layer, okay? When you bleach it up to this layer, you cannot use any hot comb on it. Everything is going to fall off. Then you have to go and buy another one. Maybe buy another bundle, maybe 100 grams to add to this. And it costs a lot of money. You could have used that money to get yourself a shampoo, conditioner, even a serum, or even this still. You know, but because you want it very flat and very flat. I have said here, when I was doing my hair session, which I will be doing in between every day, that not every flat hair like this fits your face. There are some hair that needs to go up so that it can suit your face. Don't see because somebody is wearing very flat. Only when you are wearing full lace wig, then everything has to go flat because it is full lace wig. There is no net underneath. It is lace wig. So when you are doing that, yes, you can then know what to do because the hair is going to be flat. However, you can put parting, side parting, and it will fall the same way. Then you don't have to use any of these things. So it depends on your face. If you have oblong face, yes, you know, this kind of hairstyle will go, and then it needs to be very, very flat like this. If it's flat like this, can you see the fitting it's going to give to me? That's why I don't do all flattings. I don't like to flat all my hair. So there are sometimes when I flat it, it is beautiful. Sometimes when I flat it, it doesn't look good. So you can bring your synthetic hair. I'll teach you what to do. All you need to do is to come online when I'm online, and then you see and understand the how to treat your hair. Don't allow anyone to intimidate you. Whatever you are wearing, you are beautiful as a woman. You are beautiful, sweet, and don't allow anyone to tell you. So far, your husband likes the way you look. You are good to go. But remember to take care of yourself. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.